Stop what you're doing right now. Seriously. If you've even thought about buying a new TV, you need to watch this immediately. And if you're watching this, check the date. Black Friday isn't coming up, it's already here. The countdown isn't starting, it's almost over. I have been tracking prices for weeks, and the Black Friday 2025 deals have just dropped, and honestly, they are way better than I expected. We aren't just talking a few bucks off here and there. We are talking about the kind of deals that sell out in minutes, not days. We are talking about record low prices on everything from massive 75-inch screens that will take over your living room, to stunning OLEDs, to TVs that are so cheap they almost feel free. But listen to me closely. These are incredible prices, which means inventory is going to vanish fast. I've cut through all the noise to bring you my 6 absolute favorite TV deals that you can grab right this second. Do not wait until actual Black Friday for these, because they will be gone. Grab your credit card, sit down, and focus, because these deals are live, the clock is ticking, and we do not have time to waste. Let's get into the rankings. First up on the list, we've got what I'm officially calling the absolute budget king. This is the TV for anyone who just needs a screen. Something for a guest room, a dorm, a first apartment, the kids' game room, or even the garage where you just want something playing in the background while you work. If you're trying to spend less than the cost of a decent night out, this is the one you look at. It's the ON 43-inch Class 1080p Smart TV over at Walmart. Now let's talk about that price tag for a second, because this is where things get kinda wild. This TV was already dirt cheap at $98, like, are you sure this isn't a typo cheap? But for Black Friday, they've dropped it even further to just $89. Yes, you heard that right. This is an $89 television. You can accidentally spend that much on takeout if you're not paying attention. So what exactly do you get for that money? Well, let's be honest, this isn't some ultra-premium 4K OLED that's going to melt your face off with brightness. It's not supposed to be. It's standard 1080p Full HD, but on a 43-inch screen, that still looks perfectly fine for casual watching, news, streaming, background shows, whatever. And the best part? It's powered by Vizio's smart TV platform, so you don't need to buy a separate streaming stick. You plug it in, connect Wi-Fi, and boom! Netflix, Hulu, Prime Video, YouTube, all ready to go right out of the box. This is as straightforward as TVs get. No fancy gaming features, no ultra-smooth motion, no crazy brightness numbers. But that's the whole point. This is for people who just need a TV, not the TV. And if what you're trying to do is fill a room with a decently sized screen for as little money as humanly possible, nobody, and I mean nobody, is going to argue with an $89 price tag. It barely costs anything to begin with, so any discount on top of that is just pure icing on the cake. Next up, let's bump up both the quality and the size, while still keeping the price shockingly low. If you've been wanting to upgrade to true 4K resolution without emptying your wallet, this is the deal you need to pay attention to, especially with Amazon rolling out their pre-Black Friday sales early this year. We're talking about the Roku 55-inch Select Series 4K Smart TV. Under normal circumstances, this model sits comfortably around the $350 mark. That's already reasonable for a 55-inch display, but right now, Amazon has it marked down to just $298. Getting a legit 55-inch 4K TV for under $300 is honestly impressive. A few years ago, you couldn't dream of touching this size and resolution combo without dropping at least twice as much. So what does that extra money get you over the previous budget TV? First and most noticeably, 4K resolution. The picture is sharper, crisper, and cleaner. Details in movies, sports, and games stand out so much more. If you're upgrading from 1080p, you will absolutely notice the difference. And on top of that, this set supports HDR10, which means brighter highlights, deeper contrasts, and colors that pop way more than anything you'd get from a standard non-HDR panel. It makes movie nights feel like a totally different experience. But here's honestly one of the biggest selling points for a lot of people: the Roku interface. If you've ever used a Roku stick or Roku box, you already know how simple and user-friendly it is. Everything is clean, organized, and straightforward. You're not stuck dealing with bloated menus or confusing layouts. You just turn it on, pick your app, and you're watching your show in seconds. No fuss, no weird learning curve. And Amazon sweetens the deal even more by including the enhanced voice remote. That means instead of hunting and pecking letters one by one, you can literally just tell the TV what you want to watch. Search for movies, open apps, adjust settings, hands-free and insanely convenient. For $298, this is a genuinely solid, easy-to-use living room TV. It's big, it's sharp, it's modern, and it gives you features that make everyday watching feel actually enjoyable, not frustrating. If you're trying to maximize value without sacrificing quality, this is absolutely the sweet spot. Okay, gamers on a budget, wake up, sit up, whatever you have to do, because this next deal is specifically for you. If you've been waiting for a gaming-friendly TV that doesn't destroy your bank account, this might be one of the best values on the market right now. We're heading back over to Amazon for the TCL QM6K 65-inch 4K mini LED TV. And yes, this is a brand new 2025 model, not last year's leftovers, not something dusty from the clearance section. This is fresh. Normally this thing comes in around $650, which is already solid for a 65-inch mini LED, but right now it has taken a massive $150 price drop down to a record low of $497.99. A 65-inch mini LED TV for under $500? That's the kind of deal that makes your wallet do a double take. So let's break down why mini LED should matter to you. Compared to standard LED TVs, mini LED sets use way more individual lighting zones. That means much higher brightness, better contrast, and significantly improved local dimming. Dark scenes actually look dark, deep blacks instead of that washed-out gray glow you get on cheaper panels. If you play anything atmospheric, horror games, cinematic adventures, you name it, you're going to notice the difference instantly. Now here's where gamers really start grinning. The specs on this thing are insane for the price. You're getting 4K at up to 144 Hz, which is a huge deal if you're on a modern gaming PC or want smoother than normal performance on next-gen consoles that support high refresh rates. Movement looks buttery smooth, motion blur is minimized, and everything just feels more responsive. It also includes VRR, variable refresh rate, so when things get chaotic on screen, you're not dealing with tearing, stuttering, or those annoying little hiccups that break immersion. And on top of all that, the TV has extremely low input lag, which means your controls feel snappy and immediate, no frustrating delay between pressing a button and seeing it happen on screen. If you want a truly gaming-friendly big screen that looks great, performs even better, and doesn't require dropping $1,000, this TCL is an absolutely phenomenal value at its new low price. For gamers trying to maximize every dollar, this is one of those don't think too long or it'll sell out type deals. Next up, we have what is hands down the biggest discount percentage-wise on this entire list. This one is for the people who want the newest tech, the shiny 2025 model, the one that just hit the market, but absolutely refuse to pay full price for it. If that sounds like you, this deal is going to feel like winning the lottery. Take a look at the Hisense 55-inch U75Q 4K mini LED TV, available right now over at Amazon. This is another 2025 model, meaning it's brand new, fresh off the production line, and packed with this year's upgrades. Normally this TV sits at a retail price of just over $913, not exactly cheap. But at the moment, Amazon has absolutely slashed that price by a massive 45%, bringing it all the way down to $497.99. That is over $415 in savings on a television that literally just came out. Deals like that on brand new models are rare, especially this early in the year. Now let's talk performance. Like the TCL we just covered, this Hisense is also rocking Mini LED technology, which means you're getting those high brightness levels, deep contrast, and excellent local dimming that makes movies and games look far more dynamic. But here's where this thing steps ahead: speed. This panel pushes gaming performance up to a blisteringly fast 165 Hz refresh rate, which is insane for a TV in this price range. That means incredibly smooth motion, especially if you're gaming on a PC that can drive high frame rates. And of course, it includes VRR support to eliminate tearing and stuttering, keeping your gameplay locked in and fluid no matter how intense things get. Overall, this is a very strong performer, a TV that delivers excellent picture quality, serious gaming chops, and high-end specs without the high-end price. Getting a current year Mini LED model with a 165 Hz panel for nearly half off is honestly fantastic. It's a record low price, and it's one of those deals you should check out before someone at Amazon realizes they priced it way too low. If you've been waiting for an excuse to upgrade to something modern, bright, fast, and future-proof, this is absolutely it. Now we're officially entering premium territory. This is where picture quality becomes the top priority, where you want those perfect, inky blacks and cinematic contrast that only OLED can deliver. If that sounds like you, there's really only one direction to go. Right now, the best OLED deal you can get is at Best Buy, the LG 65-inch C4 OLED 4K TV. It's on sale for a record low $1,274.99, saving you $225 off the usual price. For a high-end OLED, that's a seriously strong deal. Some of you might be wondering, wait, isn't the C5 the newest model? Yes, it is, but the differences between the C4 and C5 are tiny. Most people wouldn't notice them without a side-by-side comparison. The price difference, though, is definitely noticeable. If you want the best overall value, the C4 is absolutely the smarter buy while this discount is active. When it comes to picture quality, OLED still reigns supreme. Each pixel lights itself, so black levels are truly black. No glow, no gray haze. That incredible contrast makes colors pop and gives everything a cinematic look. LG's Alpha 9 AI processor keeps motion smooth and images clean, whether you're watching movies, sports, or streaming. But one of the biggest perks of the C4 is gaming performance. This isn't just a decent gaming TV, it's legitimately one of the best you can buy. Unlike many TVs that only offer 1 or 2 high-speed ports, the C4 gives you 4 HDMI 2.1 ports, all supporting 4K at 120 Hz, VRR, and ALM. On top of that, it's NVIDIA certified for 144 Hz gaming, making it a great match for high-end gaming PCs as well as consoles like the PS5 and Xbox Series X. You can plug in everything you own without swapping cables or losing features. This is a flagship-level TV at a genuinely compelling price, and deals on OLEDs, especially ones this good, don't tend to last. When they sell out, they're gone. So if the C4 checks your boxes, now is definitely the time to grab it. Finally, our last deal is for the people who live by one simple motto: go big or go home. If you want the largest screen you can possibly get without blowing your budget into orbit, this is absolutely the one to look at. We're heading back to Amazon for the 75-inch Omni Series 4K Fire TV, Amazon's own in-house big screen monster. Let's get one thing straight. A 75-inch TV is massive. This is not a big TV in the casual sense. This is a true home theater experience. When you put something this size on your wall, it instantly becomes the focal point of the room. Movies feel cinematic, sports feel larger than life, and even scrolling through menus feels like you're sitting in a high-end demo room at an electronics store. Normally, this giant panel goes for around $840, which is already reasonable for this kind of real estate. But for this pre-Black Friday sale, Amazon has cut the price by 32%, dropping it down to just $569.99. Getting a 75-inch 4K TV for under $600 is almost unheard of. From everything we've seen, this is a brand new record low price for this model. But size isn't the only thing this TV has going for it. You're getting full 4K resolution, plus Dolby Vision and HDR10, which give you better brightness, richer color, and more dynamic contrast compared to standard HDR. For a TV this large, having those extra picture enhancements really makes a difference. You're not just watching content, you're surrounded by it. And then there's the party trick: hands-free Alexa. Unlike most TVs that only respond when you press a button on the remote, this one has built-in microphones. You can literally walk into the room and say, "Alexa, turn on the TV," or "Alexa, launch Netflix," or "Alexa, turn up the volume," all without touching a single button. It's one of those features you don't realize you'll love until you're holding a bowl of popcorn with both hands and don't want to put it down. If you want to fill an entire wall with screen without emptying your wallet, this deal gives you a whole lot of TV for the price. It's big, it's bright, it's loaded with features, and right now, it's cheaper than we've ever seen it. Alright, those are my top 6 favorite Black Friday TV deals for 2025 that are live right now. Like I said at the beginning, these are pre-Black Friday prices, and some of them are incredible record lows. If you see the TV you want, do not hesitate, because inventory on deals this good does not last long. I will have links to all these deals down in the description below so you can check the current pricing and availability for yourself. If you found this helpful and want to stay on top of the best tech deals this holiday season without all the hours of research, make sure you hit that subscribe button and ring the bell so you don't miss the next update. Happy shopping, and I'll see you in the next video.